You can sit in any way that's comfortable in your body. So I'm going to sit on a bolster, and I like to have a blanket under my legs just because the floor is kind of cold, but it's very comfortable for me to sit cross-legged, but that's not the case for everyone. So you can sit in any way that's going to allow you to not feel like your body is a distraction. Okay, so you're welcome to sit in a chair, you're welcome to lean against the wall, or use anything you have to be comfortable. And so we're gonna do a 10-minute meditation today. And we're gonna pick a word, and I'm gonna let you pick any word that you want to use as a place to focus your mind. And so I'm gonna use the word peace, but you can use any word that speaks to you, something that kind of brings your heart and your mind into connection, something that helps you to feel grounded and centered. So pick any word that you want to use that you can kind of resonate with. And each time you exhale, you're going to mentally say that word to yourself. Okay? If you want to visualize something, you can visualize something. If you want to say it out loud for the first little bit, you can do that, or you can say it all mentally. But even if you start to say it out loud, then I want you to gradually start to bring it in to just be internal as you start to stay with it. Okay? And it's important to remember that meditating is a practice. And so a lot of people have the misperception that they are bad at meditating because their mind wanders, but in all reality, that's part of it. That's what the practice is. It's about noticing when your mind is wandering, being aware of it so that you can acknowledge that your mind is wandering, and then you make a choice to bring your attention back. So in this case, we're using the word as a place for our mind to focus. If a word becomes too much, then just come back to the sound and the feel of your breath, and you can use that as well. Okay? And I'm using Insight Timer. So if you're not familiar with that, it's a free app that you can get. You can set the duration for any time you want. You can set the sounds for any sounds you want. So you'll hear a bell when I start it, and then I'll be meditating along with you. I'll still be guiding you through it, but we'll hear a bell when the 10 minutes is up. When the 10 minutes is up, we want to take our time to gradually come out of it. So you won't just abruptly reawaken, but we'll take a minute or so and gently open and close our eyes a few times just to start to bring ourselves back into the current space. Okay, so go ahead and find a position that's comfortable for you. And we're gonna sit up as tall as we can. And go ahead and close your eyes. Let your focus start to draw inward. First, beginning to notice the fact of your breath. And then you begin to pick up the word that you chose, something that speaks and integrates your mind and your heart, something that helps you to feel grounded, centered, and focused. And so I'm using the word peace. I take a breath in, and as I exhale, I'll mentally say the word peace. And so this becomes a way for my mind to focus. This also becomes a way for my mind and my heart to unite. And so as we begin to settle in, we allow ourselves to notice any of those times that our mind is wandering, which will happen. We meet ourselves with kindness. And we bring our focus back to our breath, back to our word, back to peace. Remembering that the practice itself is not about perfection. It's practice. It's about learning about the things that pull us away from the present moment and making a conscious decision to bring ourselves back. Again, it's totally normal to feel little sensations in your body or to feel a bit of discomfort. If you do, you first notice if you can pull your attention away from it. Come back to your place of focus. But if you can't, allow yourself to move. So don't feel like you have to stay forced in one place. But we try to focus our mind on our word, on a place for our mind and our heart to connect. You breathe in. As we breathe out, we focus. Peace. Peace. Repeating it as much as you need. When you feel your mind wandering, you notice it. You let it float right back out and you come back to your word. So we start to bring our attention back to our breath. We start to come back into our body. We start to gently open our eyes and then close them. We'll do that several times. Just beginning to gently move, allowing yourself to slowly reawaken. And as you're ready to open your eyes, you can open your eyes. And just take a moment and let your hands come together to rest at your heart. Take a moment to notice the quality of your breath and the clarity of your mind. Allowing yourself to notice if you feel a bit more focused, a bit more grounded, a bit more open. It's okay if you don't. Thank you for joining me for a practice today. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you find freedom, know peace, and walk through the world with ease. Namaste.